What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ashton Jackson, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys versus Detroit Lions game preview on Saturday. So before we hop into the video, I appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content, man. So hopping straight into it, I'm going to give you guys my quick thoughts about the game, how I'm feeling going into this matchup, what this game means for both sides, and what this game means overall for the NFC. So just my overall feelings for the Dallas Cowboys, how I'm feeling about this game is I believe the Dallas Cowboys will win this game, mainly because we're playing at home. We are inducting Jimmy Johnson into the Ring of Honor, and I think this is going to be a really good game for the Dallas Cowboys. I think this is going to be their last and final game where that they can show they can beat a competent team. But even when you do go out and do beat the Detroit Lions, they're just going to come out and say, you're supposed to do that. You did that at home, and what can you do on the road, right? But so you got that going for you. Of course, you win this game on Saturday, and the Philadelphia Eagles lose to the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday. All you have to do, therefore, at Week 18 is beat the Washington Commanders, and then you'll take over the NFC East, and then you'll get the number 2 seed. And like I said in this video right here, that I said that you win this division, you get the number 2 seed. You'll be able to end that 30-year drought if you're not making the NFC Championship game. I think you'll have better matchups, and you have great matchup for the Dallas Cowboys where we'll match up better versus the Rams, the Seahawks, and then the second round versus Detroit again, and then going into championship game to go play the 49ers. I think that would be a little bit easier that way for us to possibly go play in Vegas. But of course, the Dallas Cowboys have to take these things day by day, week by week, things of that nature. And then on the Detroit Lions side, I felt like they already have their division wrapped up, so they're already proud of themselves for doing that. Of course, right now they're fighting just like the Dallas Cowboys for seeding, so they would rather much have 2 playoff games go through Ford Field than them having to at least get 1 playoff game. And then if they want to go to Vegas, they got to go to 2 games on the road. So they're playing for a lot of things as well. They want to prove that they are a legit team in the NFC and that you have to put them in the conversation with Dallas and San Francisco and Philadelphia and everything like that. So they want to prove themselves again. And also they're coming to play spoiler. We're introducing Jimmy Johnson to the Ring of Honor. Dan Campbell, he doesn't care about all that. He just wants to go out there and go win football games. So he's going to do anything in his he's going to try any way possible to try to win football games, no matter what the stakes are and anything like that. So the injury report for both teams is that Rico Dowdle, Jonathan Hankins are both ruled out. Jonathan Hankins being ruled out really isn't a surprise. We talked about that before in the Philadelphia game, in the post game. I saw that he got injured, and I was waiting for news. And that game said that he had a high ankle sprain, just like how he had last year. So we're not going to see him until the first round of the playoffs. Rico Dowdle is out with an ankle injury, so that means we're going to activate Deuce Vaughn going into the week. We have Hunter Lepke playing, so we're going to be fine at that running back position. And Tyron Smith is listed as questionable. For the Lions on their end, they have Aleem McNeil, who's going to be out. They got CJ Gardner-Johnson, who's going to be out as well. So they're going to have some guys that are going to be out. But all their major guys are playing: Penei Sewell, Frank Ragnow, Taylor Decker, Jack Campbell. All those guys are going to be playing. So we're basically going to be playing the Detroit Lions at their full strength. So we're going to be fine versus this team. We're always great at home. Not saying, okay, I automatically think we're going to have this game in the bag because we're playing at home. No, that's not the case. Dallas Cowboys still have to go out there and go play football. But offensively, we have to keep scoring. That's my number one rule, is that we have to go out there. We have to keep scoring. If you don't end the drive with either kicking 3 points or kicking an extra point, you're a failure. You got to keep scoring in this game. I think this is going to be a shootout. I was wrong last week thinking that the Miami Dolphins game was going to be a shootout, but I see this game being a shootout. I think both teams are going to bring their best. Of course, every team playing against Dallas Cowboys are always going to play their best, but we have to keep scoring, keep feeding the ball to CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Jake Ferguson. Those guys have to get involved. We are a pass-first team. Of course, our passing opens up the run. Again, attack their secondary. The Chargers, the Packers, the Saints. Those are just teams I wrote down that had good passing days. Justin Herbert threw for 340 yards, had 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He had himself a day. The Packers with Jordan Love when they played on Thanksgiving, he had himself a day. Derek Carr had himself a day passing against this team. You can throw on this football team. They're kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles in a way where they're weak defensively, but they're just the Philadelphia Eagles with a more high-powered offense. That's what they are. With the Dallas Cowboys, again, when you are attacking their secondary, you keep scoring. I do believe that the run game will open up because it will give you light boxes to run in. Make sure that you are limiting your penalties this game. Of course, that's kind of hard for us to do because that's what we are. We're just a high penalized team. That's just who we are at this point in the season. But the only thing I can do is hope for that we have less penalties than we do in some of our other major games. No turnovers offensively, because if you do, the Detroit Lions can beat you because they'll be playing on short fields and things of that nature. Make sure you're having Michael Parsons play linebacker or rundown. So first and second down, you're going to know in the first 2 drives of the Detroit Lions offensive drives what the type of game is going to be. So if you feel like it's going to be a run heavy game, sell out versus the run. Because if you can sell out versus the run, from what we've seen from Jared Goff for the past 7 to 8 years, if you force him to play quarterback, more than likely he can't will his team to a victory. So um, those are my ways in how which we beat the Detroit Lions. Again, number one, you got to keep scoring. You got to feed CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Jake Ferguson, making sure that you attack their secondary. Uh, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Derek Carr all had great days passing. Run the ball in spots, but of course, we're going to be able to run the ball due to our pass game. Limit your penalties offensively and defensively because in some of these big, high profile games, we're just sloppy. No turnovers offensively. Can't be turning the ball over against great offenses like this. Have Michael Parsons play linebacker on rundowns. We know that he's our best linebacker. Also with him being our best pass rusher. So we gotta make sure that we're moving Micah around. That's how we get the best out of Micah. And then last but not least, sell out to stop the run and just force Jared Goff to beat you. Jared Goff can't beat great defenses and can't play in the cold weather. Rodney Harrison said that years ago. So that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.